name is Johanna Ecke. I'm a veterinarian in New Orleans at Magazine Street Animal Clinic. So this is actually my first day at this particular location at Livingston. I was out at Lamar Dixon. We've been working with mostly stray animals. Our owners surrendered. Owners have lost their homes and they unfortunately can't care for their pets, don't have anywhere for them to go. So, I lived in New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina. A lot of us had to evacuate for that. I think a lot of us, especially in New Orleans, feel that this is kind of our time to pay it forward. A lot of the people in this community and in Baton Rouge really came together and helped us a lot during that hurricane. So, I think just community, realizing how people, despite everyone's differences that we may have, can really come together during these things.
Hi, I'm Michelle. I'm with the Humane Society. We're here in the town of Livingston in Livingston Parish at the shelter here helping victims of the recent flooding. We came up from New Orleans with supplies, with food, for the people who have been here 24 hours for 8 days now. There's a lot of donations here, a lot of food here for people picking up their dogs, people who need food for their animals at home. I just saw a lady whose dog got out. She said it was just for a few moments, and thankfully we had the dog here at the shelter, so that was the first thing I saw. I have seen so many people who've been here for 8 days, just people who are not stopped working for these animals right now.
My name is Tanya Johnson.
Tanya. And what's your pup's name?
Ruby. Ruby.
And disasters happen and things get chaotic. How did you separate from Ruby?
She was at our house. I don't know how we separated. We had her safe during the flood. And then I was looking on Facebook and I looking through all the pictures and stuff to see, whose animals got lost. And as soon as I was looking, we got a phone call from here because he had his tag on her.
Awesome. So Livingston Animal Shelter actually reached out to you?
Yes, they actually called us and asked us, hey, is this your dog? And we were like, yes, that's her.
I'm sure glad you found her, and it's been a pleasure meeting you.
It's been a pleasure meeting you too. Thank you so much.
I wish you the best future.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all are doing a great job out here.
I'm Kirsten Keeney. I'm with MedVet, New Orleans and Mandeville location. Just seeing how much everyone's willing to help out in the community, especially, like doctors and, but even other people too that can still always contribute something no matter what level you're at in society. You always have something to contribute, and it's just amazing seeing how many people are willing to help even from out of the country. I mean, just today I ran into my professor from college who's been several years since I've seen her, and she's from Oklahoma. So I think just seeing how much the community really cares, and not just locally, but even just nationwide.
My name is Dina Basin, and I'm from Southern Paws. We're a group in New Jersey, a rescue group in New Jersey. We've been here since Thursday, and we're staying until Friday. So we'll be here 2 weeks. I love the happy reunions. We had one the other day where grandmother was bawling her eyes out because she found her little baby, and she brought the entire family down to look for this dog. She'd searched everywhere, and she finally found him in the reunion. It was just beautiful. It just gives me more appreciation for people who do this kind of a work where animals are their entire lives. I actually got my dog from Louisiana from one of the shelters around here. So as soon as my friend said, hey, do you want to go down to Louisiana? I said, give back to where my baby boy came from, 100%.
I'm Jen. I'm actually just a volunteer from St. Bernard Parish. I was here yesterday and I went to Lamar Dixon earlier, but the need for this kind of stuff seems to be a little bit greater here, so I came back here after we were wrapped up over there. I took pictures here of all the dogs yesterday. And so we can start identifying who's here so that their owners can see where their dog is, and we've had some luck with that. Well, yesterday when I first got here, I didn't realize how many dogs were going to be here, and I didn't realize how just rewarding it was going to be, because some of them were just happy to, have any kind of love. There was food and water, but it's different when, somebody gets in there with them and, pets them and gives them a little bit of TLC. And there's just a lot of dogs that are scared and just not sure what's going on, and it's just sad. But today when I came back, instead of going home, I'm glad I came back, because I got to see 3 dogs leave here with their owners, and that's just the best reward that you could ever hope for.
What do you think you'll take home with you from this experience?
So, I'm gonna do this a lot more.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you and Julie.
Thank you.